Okay, so this is the farm that has the poison hemlock on. I've never seen this before, but about a year ago, last year, there was a pile of dirt that got dumped here, and they did some paving and stuff, and there was a bunch of stuff, but there was a pile of dirt here, and they spread it out, and I got a feeling that late fall, this stuff sprouted out, and this is it right here. This is the poison hemlock. I have never seen it before in my life. We don't have it, but we do now. And I can just imagine that each one of these flowers that are on here is going to, well, there's bees and bugs and stuff eating the flowers. So if that's the case, they can't be that poisonous. I got a little bit of information from some people. They were saying that the root is not poisonous, just the stalk. I'm not going to try it. It's just not my thing to do. But I'm here today with the windrower. I'm going to knock it down. And I got other weeds here like freaking horse nettle. I got mugwort. That's all growing in here. I do have some pokeberry, for God's sakes. Pokeberry, can you believe that? Purple pokeberry. But on this farm, there, as far as you can see over there and over there, there's fields behind there. There is 2 mowers worth of mowing today. It takes me a semi-load of fertilizer to fertilize this thing. So a semi-load is around 4,900 gallons, 4,900 gallons, and that's what it takes to fertilize this property. So 20 is close to, it's 190 acres or 200 acres or something like that. So yeah, it's quite impressive. There's a lot of ground here, so it's good. That's a little over, how many acres is here? I think it's a little over 100. It doesn't take a full semi. What do I got? I come down here with 2 1,100 gallons and a 750. So no, I'm wrong. It's 2,900 gallons of fertilizer. So we're putting on around 20 gallons of nitrogen to the acre, and on my second tankful, I always end up coming home with some, but Dad is always empty, and I make 2 runs. So it's somewhere around, yeah, it's a little over 100 acres. So we're good there. Potash, I put down 150 pounds of, what the hell was that? Jesus, I can't even remember now. I'd have to go back and look at my book. But anyways, I put potash, sulfur down, and a little bit of ammonium sulfate, which of course is, I think I get about 10 units of nitrogen from the sulfate that I put down, and I think I'm at 60 units of potash, and I can't remember. I'll have to look, but anyway, I guess I better stop yakking, and this is my poison hemlock that I need to get under control. The county called me and said, hey, you know, this is there, and the concerned citizen was wondering if you were going to feed it to animals because it would kill your animals, and I really don't want to kill anybody's animals, and I jokingly said that I feed it to people, but it goes into mushroom production, and by the time it gets through the mushroom production, or the composting process, anything that was toxic is gone. It's destroyed through the heating process. So, you know, it's basically pasteurized. But anyway, I'm going to get in my chariot. Hopefully Timothy is on his way. I can't imagine he was too far behind me. I'm not seeing too many cars coming up the road, so I could almost bet you money that you'll see him coming over that hill. Is he there? I don't know. Those cars seem like they're going awful slow. So, could be that he's coming. I'd like to wait for him, though. A little bit. But I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, I'm going to zoom in on Tim. He is coming down that road. Right over there. I don't know if you'll be able to see him. You might have to zoom in here. You'll be able to see him there at the very bottom. He's about ready to come through. I can see that line of cars. It's about 2 miles long. Here he comes. There he is. I got one passing. See him down there. But anyways, yep, he's coming. I might as well just shut this off for a second and catch you. Okay, the other thing I noticed is my machine is doing a burn. I don't generally zoom in, so hold on here a second. Okay, so this has a diesel exhaust system, and it's also got the EGR and the regen. It's doing a regen right now, so it's burning a bunch of fuel to clean the exhaust. And man, if you see that line of cars up there, he's about ready to pop out over here, but oh, there's the end. So he's probably got a good half a mile of cars going. That machine only holds, it only goes, here he comes. It's a very slow machine. It only goes about 16, 17 miles per hour, which, you know, respectable for one of these crazy things. They're very difficult to control on the road. In the field, they can be too. But yeah, he seems like he's okay. Oh, where are you at now? There he is. There he comes. So he's moving right along. You can see it's a bastard to stay on the road. But anyway, that's it. This will do a regen. Normally that's at 900 RPMs, but when it does a reburn, it runs up to 1200 and 1190. Oh, I touched the steering wheel. There, let me put it back. Took 10 RPM to deal with the steering. That's funny. So he'll come up behind me here and I'll talk. Camera, huh?
I broke it.
Yeah, you broke it? I don't know that you broke it. I don't think you broke it. I think it blew up itself. So
It's when I was moving along here, I started hearing a grinding noise, and I stopped everything, slowed down the engine a bit, and I heard something self-destructing that I have no
in
movement
here.
and no steering.
But you have lift and drop.
I have lift and drop.
This is absolutely crazy. So, well, let me check the oil in this thing. You didn't have any complaints with the oil. I mean, I had it full.
Oil's full. I filled it this morning.
Yep. It's not dirty, nothing floating around in there. It's brand new. I mean, we just put it in.
I threw like 2 gallons in it today.
Did you? Yeah, well, I knew it was going to be, well, when it heats, it expands, but, okay, so, holy shit.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, go ahead. We ain't got nothing to lose. Let's hear it. He's adjusting to start it. I'm going to stand off to the side. What's the matter?
Checking sensor.
Oh, checking sensors, huh?
Yeah. See?
That doesn't sound good at all. That doesn't sound like a pump.
Straight.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What do you suppose that is?
I don't know.
Do that again. Not that I want to hear it again, just... Now, you're telling me when that thing's running, you actually are able to lift that up?
Yeah.
Drop it. No, I want you to drop it. That sounds really, really bad. How about the header?
Better work.
Start it up. Let's see what happens. It's dead now. Shut it off. Alright, so...
Pump's history.
Huh?
Pump's history. Rather than that, it could be an idler gear. The whole freaking face would have to come out.
It sounds like the shaft broke off again.
Did it?
Yeah. That's what it's sounding like to me, that the shaft broke off again.
Because when I had it wide open, I picked it up when I heard the noise.
And it still had pressure to pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. I don't want to do this again. It just let loose like that, huh?
It just let loose. I was like right there by that bush, and I heard it.
And you heard it start getting crazy, and then it stopped.
I heard it started getting crazy, slowed the engine down, took the deck off, picked it up, shut the engine off.
Oh, man.
I ain't gonna deal with it since it's got hot oil in it.
No, there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do now. I mean, what the fuck? Wow. That's supposed to be a brand new pump. It sounds to me like it's in the flywheel area though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, shut it up, pull the key, lock it up, let's go. Shut it up, pull the key, lock the door. Thank you. So me and Teresa just got back from raking hay. Timothy is still out raking hay after the mower self-destructed. After the mower self-destructed, I just sent him to go rake another farm. And tomorrow I'll be baling. Probably all day tomorrow I'll be baling. This was my Chariot today, the John Deere obviously, because that's the only one that continues to run like it's supposed to. Nothing runs like a Deere. Anyway, yeah, everything worked really well today. I didn't have any issues. It was greased up before I went. What is this? What the hell is this thing? No, that's correct. You have a string or something in there. That's got to get dug out. You do pick stuff up over time, but, you know, that's just the way it is. I think I got some oil or something here. Let me get that cleaned off. Anyway, yeah, so I'm waiting for Timothy to get back here. Teresa actually ordered a garlic pizza because I like garlic pizza. I love garlic. I just love garlic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the lights on, and I'm going to talk about my... People are asking me, oh, when am I going to see the footage of the loader going on the 8120? Well, here it is. It's still on the trailer. The reason I haven't put it on is because I have to make hay. The sun is shining. And the other reason is there is a kit that I needed for this loader to go on the 8120. It wasn't that it was necessary. It's just that I wanted it. There is. Let's see. How can I explain this to you? Okay, so if I've got it right, the older loaders that Westendorf made was that you had hydraulic hoses that would just plug into the selective control valves, and so when you took the loader off and you wanted to use the tractor for something else, you would just disconnect those two hoses, the in and the out, and go on about your business. And then when you were going to hook up to the loader, you'd plug those in. Then you would hit the selective control valve on continuous on the 8000 series, and then you would use the joystick to do this. I didn't really want to do that. I mean, it's annoying to say the least, and I really just didn't want to do it. The reason I didn't want to do it was because I just think that a plumbed directly into where the pump is with the priority valve on that kit just seemed to be a better fit for what I'm doing. So when I start the tractor up, there's pressure right there for the loader, whether the loader's on or not. And then when you use the loader, hit the joystick or whatnot, it would hit the priority valve, and then boom, you'd have instant pressure really quickly. And the other thing is, the selective control valves are really, really expensive to overhaul. And not for nothing, every hour that you're using the selective control valve or their hydraulic outlets is an hour that it is wearing. So if you have the constant pressure or the directly plumbed into the back of the tractor where the pump has pressure and return, you're only wearing out your priority valve instead of the priority valve and the selective control valve, because it worked both ways. You still needed that priority valve, I believe. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. So I decided that that's what I wanted, and it cost me about $600 more for that. So
My ass hurts.
your ass hurts? Yeah, Teresa and I have just sat in a tractor for somewhere around 10 hours, right?
Something like that.
It's a long time. And she was raking, I was mowing. Totally different farms, totally different, probably about 30 miles apart. 25 anyway. Yeah, so what is all over this hat? I feel like I got skeeters or something on me. Yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for. And, when I get that, plus I'm waiting for rain. Because we all know that this is a rainy day job. It's going to take me somewhere around 6 hours to do it. And it just needs to get done on a rainy day. I would love to do it today, but I don't have all my parts. And they shipped out the parts on Thursday, so Monday, I'm pretty sure Monday I'll have all my parts. Don't sit on my thing. I thought your ass hurt. You're sitting now?
No.
Anyway, god darn bugs. They jumped off of that mower and are all over me.
I feel like I got ticks too myself.
Yeah, that's about what it feels like. So anyway, yeah, so when the rain falls and, oh, my knee is sore. I didn't move enough today. Sat in that chair all day. I mean, that's good. I mean, if I'm jumping in and out of the machine, it's a waste. But anyway, I guess I'm done yammering on. I think this loader's going to work out very good. I hear that a certain individual in a certain state across my river, the river over here, the Delaware River, was poking fun that my loader is not a self-leveling loader. Well, won't they be surprised? Teresa, if I'd show you Teresa's face, but she'd probably smack me.